Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to this space. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope this time finds you well. Well, Sagittarius, for those of you who are new here and do not know who I am, my name is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel is Wow Oracle, and that stands for Words of Wisdom. I want to thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you're able to find a message in my reading. Now, for those of you Saggies returning, thank you so much for all your continued love and support. I appreciate every single one of you more than you could ever possibly know, and I want to thank you so much for joining me here once again. All right, Sagittarius, well, I am here today to connect with you to do your energy reading for the week of November 1st through November 7th, 2020. Now, although these messages are time-stamped, please understand that energy is not linear, it's fluid. So whenever your guides lead you to this reading, there just may be a message in it for you. Now, Sagittarius, also understand these are general readings. They cannot and will not resonate with everybody. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Also, Sagittarius, if you're here watching your sun sign and you're not finding your message in that placement, feel free to check out your moon, your rising, or your Venus signs. You may find further clarity into the messages necessary for you in those placements. Now, Sagittarius, if at that point you're not finding a message with me, we do have two options. You can either come back next week when I will have a whole new set of messages for you, or you can feel free to check out one of the other beautiful readers out there on YouTube. All right, Sagittarius, well, given some of that said, I'm going to kind of explain things because for those of you who've been here in the past, we are switching things up a little bit. So I was working with the Spirit Animal Oracle cards, but for some reason, Spirit wanted me to come back to the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle deck. Now, this is a very spiritual deck, Sagittarius, and I feel like the reason I'm being guided back to this deck is we are going through quite a spiritual time, especially with all the new moons and the full moons as we lead up to this powerful solar eclipse that's going to be happening for us in the end of this year. This is a time of a change. This is a time of a shift. Everyone is growing spiritually and physically and emotionally at this time, so I think this is why Spirit is leading me back to this deck this week. So we'll be using this deck as your overall energy to kind of get a message from you from Spirit. Then we've also changed up the guidance cards. We're now working with the Messenger Oracle. We'll still get into the tarot like normal, but then we're going to do one more special thing. We're going to be pulling you a lunar card this week. And that is because although these readings are time-stamped for the week of November 1st through November 7th, we are going to be having a powerful full moon in Taurus on the 31st of October. So this card is going to kind of show us what that full moon is doing for us, the energy that that full moon is bringing into our lives. Okay, Sagittarius? Well, given all of that stuff said, let's go ahead and get into your reading. So like I said, first and foremost, we're going to be tapping into the energy of Spirit through the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle deck to get you out one message for you for this week. Now, when this card does come out, I will be just reading the description from the book because Amanda Ellis did a beautiful job at really channeling the messages from Archangel Metatron, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it and see what comes out. All right, Spirit, so what messages do you have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of November 1st through November 7th, or whenever Sagittarius is guided to watch this reading. What message do you have for my beautiful Saggies out there? All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get into it and see what comes out for you. So, Spirit, what message do you have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What message do you have for the week for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, Sagittarius, so this week you guys got blue. Madonna and Mothering. Number 29. Now, numerologically, this is a number 11. So this is a highly spiritually inclined card. This is a wake-up call. This is a message from Spirit of a new beginning, of opportunity, of potential. It's also a message of balance and partnership and choices. And also with that 9, we're looking at fruition and attainment and fulfillment. So things are happening for you this week, Sagittarius, whether you like it or not. It's interesting because Scorpio's reading was about a change is unavoidable. And I feel like this is also happening for you just a little bit. But I feel like this is a positive change. Like I said, we're all going through a shift at this time. So let's go ahead and get into it and see what Spirit's talking about with the Madonna and Mothering card. Give me one moment while I pull that up. All right, we have number 29, Madonna and Mothering, blue. Now this says the numbers 2 and 9 make 11, a master number, linking to the divine feminine energy that is here with you now, like I just said. Interesting how that comes out that way. Now this card says, the blue Madonna stands in her own blue ray, silent, strong, emitting the energy of calm and stillness. It does not matter what is going on around her or what needs to be done or acted upon. All that she is concerned about is to offer us a resting place. She sits within our hearts, offering guidance, support, love, and to be held in her embrace. Here there is no place for worry or stress, just peace and being at one with the wider universe. The star above her head reminds you of the star above your own, the divine light above you that is always lighting your way and is there for the duration of your stay on planet Earth. She is a wise teacher, knowing that all answers lie within, and she reminds you of that simple fact without judgment or exasperation for all you have sought outside yourselves. There is so much wisdom and insight in her heart that she spends or sends surplus sparkling white light upward with cupped hands to whoever needs it. Nothing can rock her or alter her own sense of herself and the world around her. Her world is a place of beauty. She has mastered her emotions and helps you to do so as well. She reminds you that everything passes, nothing is forever. Now is the moment that needs to be held, and she is there holding presence every time you call on her. Her serenity and grace inspire you to live a life based on those qualities. She came from the stars yet also lived here on this earth, following her calling without argument, in tune with the divine flow and higher plan. She has come because we are ready to hold her in our hearts, having realized the new values that this life has to be lived by our trust and faith. Her communication is expressed not just through her words, but by her sheer presence. She draws your attention to how you show yourself to the world in all you say and do. Is that from a place of the peaceful blue ray or another tone? Allow the blue energy she carries to envelop you, reaching out into our aura as well as your physical body. It is here to strengthen, protect, nurture, and love you. Like the Divine Mother, she holds the ultimate archetype for bringing up the next generation of souls and is there for you whatever age you are as a gentle, maternal support whenever you need it. Feel her around you now and be at peace. Wow, Sagittarius, so there's a loving energy really surrounding you this week, nurturing you, enveloping you, holding you, sharing loving energy with you to bring you back to a state of trust and faith. Okay, Sagittarius, what a beautiful oracle message for you to get this week. I mean, really, this is such a beautiful energy. So really allow yourself to be embodied in that energy of the nurturing mother of the earth, the nurturing mother in your life. This could be someone in your life coming through with nurturing energy. This could be you going towards someone else with nurturing energy. Whatever that may be, allow that energy to be what holds you this week in faith and in trust. Okay, Sagittarius, but now we're actually going to move forward. And we're going to pull some guidance cards to see what energies can help to keep you grounded. And we're going to pull some guidance cards to see what energies can help you to be more open. Now to do that, I will be using the Messenger Oracle. So give me one moment while I tap into that energy. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the week of for the week of November 1st to November 7th, 2020, or whenever Sagittarius' guides lead them to this reading. What energies can help to keep them grounded and what energies can help them to be more open. All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and see what comes out for you. So, Spirit, what energies can help to keep Sagittarius grounded? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What energies can help to keep Sagittarius grounded? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, Sagittarius, we do only have one card coming out for you this week. Now, give me one moment. It did fly all the way down. All right, Sagittarius, so that card coming out for you this week is Need and Necessity. Now, what this tells me is that this week, Sagittarius, you need to ground yourself in the things in your life that are necessary for you. Whatever your responsibilities are, in your job place, in your home life, in your relationships. This is about you focusing less on what you want and focusing more about what you need. This isn't about losing the vision of what you want to create in your life. It isn't about not holding to a new opportunity or hoping for a new opportunity, but this is about you being in the present moment, taking care of all your responsibilities, making sure that nothing is left overlooked, nothing is left uncared for, That you're always focusing on every single area of your life, making sure that nothing is forgotten of. No person, no situation, no responsibility, no financial aspect. This is about you zooming out and looking at the bigger picture and taking care of your needs. Now, this could be self-care. This could be financial care. It could be romantic care. Whatever that care is, this is about you focusing on the things that you truly need at this time and grounding yourself in that energy. This is a loving energy here. This is a motherly energy. This is about you really nurturing every area of your life and taking care of all the small things, tending to all the little things in your life, like I said, to make sure nothing is forgotten about, that nothing is overlooked. So this week, to remain grounded or to be more grounded, you need to be focused on need and necessity more than want. Do you see what I'm saying? It's about being in the present moment. It's okay to think about your future. It's okay to reflect upon the past. But this is about you staying centered, staying connected, and making sure that everything in the moment is taken care of in the proper manner with the proper loving energy. Do you see what I'm saying, Sagittarius? So ground yourself in that this week and remain focused on being in the here and the now. Okay, Sagittarius, but now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at the energies to help you to be more open. So Spirit, what are the energies to help Sagittarius to be more open? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the energies to help Sagittarius to be more open? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the energies to help Sagittarius to be more open? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What energies can help Sagittarius to be more open? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, Sagittarius, we do have 3 cards coming out for you. Now, the first one to come out was Embrace the Feminine. Yes, this is that need for nurturing energy, that need for loving energy. As you create something new, as you step back into your power, as you embody the true person that you are, Sagittarius. It's about loving every area of your life, especially those areas that you have neglected. This is why the need and necessity card is coming out for you. You need to analyze all areas of your life and to see what areas need that nurturing, loving energy, and allow that feminine energy to really open you up to the receptivity of receiving that Madonna and mothering energy that's coming through for you at this time, or that loving energy that it is that you're sharing at this time. I see for a lot of you, you are looking for love, you're wanting love, you're yearning for love. But there's also a need for you to love yourself as well. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. Love yourself, Sagittarius, so that when a new love comes in, you're ready for it. Now, it doesn't mean that you're not already in a relationship, but there's a need for you to focus on a nurturing, supportive energy this week and to be more open to a supportive and nurturing and loving energy. See, the divine masculine is about control. It's about drive. It's about action. But the divine feminine energy is about stepping back and loving the situation, loving where you're at, loving who you're with, and just allowing that loving, nurturing, supportive energy to surround every area of your life. Okay, Sagittarius? Now, the second message coming out for you is we are all connected. We all weave together the fabric of life, the fabric of existence. We all play a specific role and a special part in the shift that's happening in the world at this time. And you need to know that you are not lost. You are not needed. Know that you are needed, that you're not needed. That's what I meant to say. I'm sorry, Sagittarius, if you misunderstood me there. You play a specific, important role into the shift that's happening in life at this time, and you need to trust and understand that you are needed. That you have unique, special qualities about yourself that need to be shared. This is that nurturing energy. I feel like, Sagittarius, this week, you're truly seeing that connection. You're feeling that connection because you're understanding that we're all connected. It's really lighting you up and activating you. It's thrusting you back into your power. This is about an understanding that you may feel like you're not changing the world, that you're not participating or not giving back, but you always are. No matter what you're doing, no matter where you're at, your energy is necessary. Do you see what I'm saying, Sagittarius? Your energy is necessary, and we are all connected. And you play an integral part in the weaving of the fabric of our existence. So know that you are not just another cog in the wheel, but you are a necessary part of the greater machine that is life. And you need to be open to understanding that, open to believing that, and open to seeing that. Do you see what I'm saying, Sagittarius? Now, your third message coming out is respect your boundaries. So this week you need to be open to making some clear and concise and precise and definitive boundaries in your life, whether it's relationships, whether it's in your job, whether it's in your own energy, when you step out your front door. But whatever it is this week, you need to begin to create boundaries in your life so you can protect your energy, because like I just said, you're an integral part to the machine this week. You are so necessary in the weaving of the fabric of existence. And you need to protect your energy so that when you're called upon, when you're asked to step up, you have all the power inside of you to do that. To stand up and be a leader. Because like I said, you are full of loving energy this week, whether it's coming from externally, from the Madonna and the Mothering, or whether it's coming from internal and you're sharing it with others. You have to protect your energy as well. Only give what you can give. And remember that when you're giving, you also have to take back. There needs to be an equal give and take in the situation. Do you see what I'm saying? So no matter what area of life that's in, begin to create some clear boundaries, especially when working with groups or working with people in your life. Make sure that you're shielding yourself so that people don't just keep taking and taking and taking, but that you're also being able to take as well. Okay, Sagittarius. So this week, to remain grounded, focus on the necessary areas of your life. Really dive deep into all areas and see what things may have been overlooked and really put some loving, nurturing energy into that. And to be more open. Embrace the feminine. Embrace that loving energy. Embrace that nurturing energy. Know that we're all connected. Know that you're important. Know that you are necessary and needed at this time. And know that you need to also respect your boundaries and create some strong boundaries so that you protect your energy. Okay, Sagittarius, but now we're actually going to move forward into the tarot portion of your reading where we dive deeper into the specific energies that are surrounding you this week. Now, with the tarot, we will look at the positive energies coming in for the week. We'll look at what negative energies or challenges are coming your way. We'll take a look at how to best invite those positive energies in, as well as how the negative energies could affect you and things of that like. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So first and foremost, we're going to look at the positive energies coming in for you for the week, as well as what negative energies or challenges are coming your way, because like I said in the past, and I'll continue to repeat, Sagittarius, we live in a world of polarity. So we have to look at both sides of the spectrum to really gain a better understanding of how to make our way through our weeks, given all the different energies, people, situations, and opportunities that come our way. Okay, Sagittarius, but let's go ahead and get into it. So Spirit, what are the positive energies coming in for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the positive energies coming in for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the positive energies coming in for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, we have the Justice card coming out with the Ace of Cups. So this is about balance. Now, you could be dealing with a Libra. You could have Libra in your chart. You could have Libra energy around you. You could be connecting with the Libra, whatever that may be. Place it where it fits. But the Justice card is Libra energy, and this is about fairness in love. Fairness in a new opportunity. Cause and effect. This is about allowing your emotions to flow so that you can tap into a deeper sense of love. This is what this reading is about for you this week, Sagittarius. It's all about love. It's all about nurturing, loving energy, fulfilling you, enlightening you, activating you. And that's what's being activated here, is fairness in love for you, Sagittarius. Maybe you haven't been feeling that lately. Maybe you've been feeling like love wasn't working out for you, that maybe love wasn't meant for you, or that love wasn't going to happen for you. But this is showing me here that as long as you take an approach balance to love, that's what you'll receive in return, is more love. This is compassion. This is a new energy. Ace of Cups is about something new coming into your life. Now, this could be love that you already have. It could be a connection with another that you already have. It's being strengthened. That a new solid foundation is being created in that connection. That things are coming back into balance. And if it's not that, if you're not already in a relationship, this is possibly also about you bringing yourself back to a place of balance so you're ready when love comes in. And this is a new love opportunity, whatever it may be. It could be with a friend, a family member. It could be a new lover or romantic partner. It could also be a connection with a coworker at work. It could be with a boss. But there's a nurturing energy coming into some situation in your life, and it's bringing about balance. And it's bringing about fairness. It's cause and effect. It's you bringing nurturing energy back to the table and healing a situation. Do you see what I'm saying? It's about something working out for you in a positive aspect. There's also you seeing the truth of love and holding that truth of love and allowing love to be what guides you this week in every area of your life. Okay, Sagittarius? But now we're actually going to move forward and we're going to look at what negative energies or challenges are coming your way. So give me one moment. All right, Spirit. So what negative energies or challenges are coming towards Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What negative energies or challenges are coming towards Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What negative energies or challenges are coming towards Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What negative energies or challenges are coming towards Sagittarius for this week's reading? What negative energies or challenges are coming towards Sagittarius for this week's reading? All right, so we do have the Tower card. Now, it did come out sideways, so this could be reversed for some of you. It could be upright for some of you, so we'll read it both ways. Now, what this card tells me that there will be some sort of change happening in your life this week. It's unavoidable. You can't hide from it. It's going to happen either way. For those of you that see this as an upright situation, this is a revelation. This is about you seeing the truth in a situation in your life. Could have to deal with a connection, could have to deal with a loving situation. And this is about that falling apart so that something new can be created. This is also a disaster. Maybe your life has been going in a certain direction and Spirit's going to come in real quick this week to shake things up, to change things up. You could feel the pain of this situation. You could feel the upheaval of a sudden change happening in your life, and it could cause some sort of disaster. You could be all over the place because I feel like you're unaware of this shaking up that's going to happen for some of you. Yeah, I'm hearing... What am I hearing? I'm hearing point of no return, which is interesting. What is Spirit trying to say with the point of no return? So I'm seeing that the wheels are already in motion in a situation that's going to happen in your life, Sagittarius, and you can't change it. You just have to begin to be loving and nurturing about the situation. So that when this change comes in, because you are at the point of no return here. You're at the point of no return. Place it how that fits for you, but because you've reached this point, something is now being changed. There's a need for you to just be loving and nurturing about the situation. Now, for those of you, this is also about a conflict avoided, a disaster avoided, because you're bringing loving energy back into a situation. There's also fear of change. You could have thought you were already standing on a steady foundation, on a strong foundation, and Spirit saying, no, ha. That's what I heard, ha, and ha. So it's weird, I heard that right now. They're being very, like, not facetious, but kind of like sarcastic right now with me. And this just lets me know that you may be caught off guard by whatever this change is. You may be caught off guard by whatever this shaking up of energy is. Whatever this conflict or conflict avoided or fear of change or whatever this card is speaking about to you. Whatever you feel, whatever that gut feeling you have with this tarot card that's coming out for you, the Tower. You may have not expected this. And it might come out of nowhere. But it's necessary at this time because something needed to be shaken up. Something needed to be changing because the energy that was created, whatever this situation was, it wasn't created on a strong foundation. You thought it was, but it actually wasn't. And there's a need for the shaking up of energy to change whatever that situation is. So take this card however it may be, whether it is disaster or a revelation or a sudden upheaval, whether it's avoiding a conflict or whether it's a fear of change, whatever it is for you, it's so necessary at this time. Now, this is Scorpionic energy, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, Sagittarius? Yeah, look at... Definitely you could be dealing with a Scorpio because the Scorpio card is on the bottom of the deck. This is change, this is transformation. So whatever this tower is bringing you, it is a change and a transformation that is necessary for you. Because like I said, you're making a shift back to a loving, nurturing energy. So maybe this could have been a control that you were trying to keep over a situation. And Spirit saying, yeah, you thought you had control. Yeah, that's why they're laughing again right now. The Spirit saying, yeah, you thought you had control over the situation, but ha ha ha, joke's on you, you didn't. You didn't have control. And now we're going to show you that you didn't have control over this. That you just had to go with the flow of whatever it was. This is bringing you into the truth in love. Or whatever that may hold for you. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a romantic love. But this is about a nurturing energy necessary so that you can move forward. So, definitely know that something is being changed in your life this week. There will be some sort of sudden upheaval in some area of your life. And you just have to go with the flow and love what's happening and nurture yourself during this change, okay? And now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at how to best invite in the positive energies as well as how the negative energies could affect you. And don't worry, we're also going to look at how to best overcome these negative challenges. So don't worry too much, okay, Sagittarius? We'll get there. But Spirit, how can my Sagittarius best invite in the positive energies? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How can Sagittarius best invite in the positive energies? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How can Sagittarius best invite in the positive energies? So we have the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Now, they both came out in the reverse, which is interesting. Now, what these two cards tell me is that it's time for you to stop juggling two situations. It's time for you to focus on one situation. Focus on one person. Focus on one relationship. Focus on one area of your life. Stop focusing on all these different places and different things and different people. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't give love and nurture these situations. But I feel for some of you, you've been juggling two situations in your life. Now, whether this is two jobs, two people, two ways of living, two ways of being, whatever this is, it's time for you to stop juggling. And it's time for you to focus yourself on the skills that you have into one area of your life. Now, the Three of Pentacles is normally about teamwork. So it could be that you need to go through this process on your own, Sagittarius. You could need to go through this change on your own, whatever that may be, whatever this truth that is coming in for you in love, whatever this disaster or whatever this shaking up of energy is for you. There may be a need for you to do this by yourself rather than looking to another. So this could be that this Two of Pentacles means that you could be putting a lot of your energy onto someone else, and now it's time for you to take a hold and be responsible for your own actions, for your own situations, and begin to focus on the changes that are happening for you at this time. Okay, Sagittarius, so there's a need for you to focus on one area of your life and begin to bring change to that area. But you may have to do it on your own. You may have to do it on your own. And know that even as you do it on your own, we are all connected. So the shift that you're going through will also change the other people that need to be shifted as well. But this is a need for you to go through this shift and go through this change internally with yourself. Okay, Sagittarius, but now we're actually going to move forward and we're going to look at how the negative energies could affect you. So Spirit, how might the negative energies affect Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How might the negative energies affect Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How might Sagittarius be affected by this Tower card? How might Sagittarius be affected by the negative energies of the Tower card? How might Sagittarius be affected by the negative energies of the Tower card? Okay, Sagittarius, we do only have one card coming out for you. Now it is the Seven of Pentacles. So this is about investing yourself into a situation. So I feel like this week you could feel some sort of conflict in a relationship or a situation or a job in your life that you gave a lot of your energy to, that you gave a lot of your power to, that you invested a lot of your time in. And that's what this is telling me, that whatever this Tower card is pointing to is something that you're hoping for some sort of reward from, that you're hoping to receive some sort of harvest from. So whether it's a relationship that you put a lot of energy into, whether it's a job that you've been really focused on and really wanted, something is changing though. Something is changing here. I'm getting less conflict and I'm getting more of a shift of energy now. Now the Seven of Pentacles came out. So in the beginning of this shift, you might feel like things are all over the place. Things are crazy. Things are happening and they're all up in the air. And you're like, I don't know what to do. But then as you bring yourself back to that nurturing, loving energy, you begin to see that this shift was necessary because this is something that had to be shaken up and changed so that you could have the reward that you wanted. This is also about persevering through this. So whatever's going to happen here, whatever's going to happen with this Tower card, you're going to get through it. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right because it's going to also show you and awaken you to what you need to focus on and to where you need to bring that loving and nurturing energy to. You see what I'm saying, Sagittarius? It's going to shift energy within yourself so that you can bring balance and love back to all the areas of your life that need it. It's also going to show you what energies need to be released and what things you have to do by yourself and what connections are no longer serving you and are no longer going to be helpful towards the enlightenment of your life and the ascension process you could be on. This also speaks to me of ascension. It really does. It speaks to me of an activation, Sagittarius, that's happening for you. But something had to be changed. Yeah, some energy was not working any longer. And that energy is going to be shifted this week, whether you like it or not. There's a change unavoidable. It's kind of just like Scorpio's reading, where there's a change is unavoidable in this Scorpionic energy. So there could also be a message in the Scorpio reading for you as well. Especially if you're a Scorpio, Sagittarius cusper. But definitely, as this shift happens, you begin to invest your time in the proper areas of life. The areas that need your attention. Bringing that loving, nurturing energy back into a situation so then you can begin to harvest the reward of whatever that was. But like I said, there had to be a change of energy. Things had to be shaken up. There had to be a revelation here for you. But like I said, in the beginning of this, you might be like, oh my God, why is this happening to me? But then you understand that there's a connection in it all. And after that, you release it a little bit and you bring nurturing, loving energy. And then you're like, oh, okay. That's why that happened, because I need to shift my focus from this to this. I need to shift my energy from this to that. I need to begin to invest more time, and I'm going to make it through this. I'm going to make it through this. This is about you making through it as well. Like I said, persevering, overcoming the obstacle. Even when things are being shaken up and disaster is kind of falling down on you or whatever this Tower card brings for you, you're going to get through it and begin to focus even more on what needs to be focused on. Okay, Sagittarius, but now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at the benefits of the positive energies as well as how to best overcome the negative challenges. So, Spirit, what are the benefits of the positive energies coming in for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the benefits of the positive energies coming in for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the benefits of the positive energies coming in for Sagittarius? Okay, Sagittarius, so we have the Empress in reverse. Now, don't get worried about this card because I'm not getting that kind of negative energy from it. What I'm understanding here is that you're seeing that you depended on a lot of people in your life. You really tried to have other people to help you to juggle your own energy, and now you're awakening to the fact that you may have to juggle your own energy on your own. This is about you no longer being dependent on others, but taking back your power and making the necessary changes on your own. Not looking to that energy from someone else, but understanding that you have that energy within yourself. This is also divine feminine energy. So this week, yeah, there's a need for you to love yourself. There's a need for you to love all the situations you're going through, all the things that are happening, all the love that's coming in, and investing your time into yourself. Really placing yourself in a place of support and love and nurturing feminine energy. There's growth here for you. There's growth here for you, but you have to, or more may need to, go through this growth on your own, especially if you want balance, especially if you want love, or if you want the restructuralizing of a love you already have. There's a need for you to love yourself. That's what I'm hearing with this card. There's a need for you to love yourself this week, Sagittarius, so that you can open up to love in all of its trappings. No matter what that may be, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a love for life. It could be a love for nature. It could be a love for animals. It could be a love for friends and family. It could be a love for your job. But the Empress tells me that there hasn't been a lot of love lately. You've been having a hard time loving yourself. You've been having a hard time loving where you're at in life. But this is about you reclaiming your power so you can bring that loving energy back to yourself and investing time on yourself. Releasing those negative energies that are no longer serving you. Releasing negative people. No longer juggling between two things, but focusing on bringing that nurturing, loving energy back into your life. And that's what the benefit of this week's going to do for you. It's not going to be an easy week. I can see that for you, Sagittarius. I'm not saying this week is going to be easy. But it's going to help you. It's going to help you. It's going to help you to turn this card back to this. But you have to focus on those areas of your life that need that loving, nurturing energy, okay? And now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at how to best overcome the negative challenges of spirit. How might Sagittarius best overcome the negative challenges? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How might Sagittarius best overcome the negative challenges? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How might Sagittarius best overcome the negative challenges? Wow, Sagittarius, so that card literally flew out, knocked down my feathers. Let's fix this real quick. Okay. Now what we have here is we have the Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords talks about depression. It talks about anxiety. It talks about despair. It talks about overanalyzing situations, overanalyzing people, overanalyzing opportunities. It's sleepless nights. It's insomnia. Now, what I see here is that it's time for you to begin to invest your energy on overcoming these situations, not allowing those energies to run your life any longer. That's why it flew out like that, because Spirit's saying, hey, this is your wake-up call. This is that 11 that we talked about, that spiritual wake-up call, that spiritual number, that activation. This is about you releasing these anxieties, these fears, these negative situations in your life that are holding you back from moving towards love and moving towards fairness and balance. So what I see with this card is, although this week may cause a lot of anxiety, there may be a lot of worry, this is about you just going with the flow and investing and focusing on love and nurturing energy so that you can release the negativity, so you can release the fears and the anxieties. This is about you getting out of your head. It's about you getting out of your head this week, especially when it comes out as how to best overcome the negative challenges. This is about you releasing yourself from overanalyzing some sort of situation in your life, especially when there's conflict, especially when something is ripped away from you, especially when there's a sudden upheaval of energy. It's not about you being overcome by that, but refocusing your energy on love. Refocusing your energy on security and safety and trust and faith, like this card said. Rather than overanalyzing a situation and allowing fear and anxiety and anger and frustration to creep in. Okay, Sagittarius? But now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at the overall impact on the energies, positive and negative. So, Spirit, what is the overall impact on the energies, positive and negative for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is the overall impact on the energies, positive and negative for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Look at that. This is about the strength to overcome adversity, to overcome sadness, to overcome depression and anguish, to overcome this tower moment, to invest yourself back into fairness and balance and love. We have the Strength card, Leo energy. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be or could have Leo energy in your chart. You could have Leo energy surrounding you this week. But what this tells me is about taming the beast in a loving, nurturing way. Rather than being overcome by this tower moment, it's about you dealing with the energy of the tower moment and having the power and courage within yourself to bring a loving energy into every area of your life so you can refocus yourself back on yourself to bring back that loving energy that you so need at this time, okay, Sagittarius? Now, we also have the Ace of Pentacles. Some sort of new opportunity is going to come of this. Some sort of new opportunity or new manifestation is going to come from this shift that you're going through this week. By bringing loving energy into every area of your life, you open yourself up to new possibilities. Now, there will be new challenges too as well. But I see that you'll be able to overcome because you're going to have the strength inside of you to see the truth, to be the truth, to embody the truth, and to see the light. Okay, Sagittarius, well, those are your spirit messages for this week. But now what we're going to do is we're going to do that lunar card that we talked about. Now, we did talk about the fact that, you know, this reading is for the week after the full moon in Taurus, but that energy is still going to be flowing around us. So we're going to see what that full moon is bringing towards you. Okay, so give me one moment while I tap into that energy. All right, Spirit, so what messages do you have for Sagittarius about this full moon in Taurus? What energy is this full moon in Taurus bringing towards and bringing to Sagittarius? What energy does this full moon in Taurus hold for Sagittarius? All right, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and see what comes out. So, Spirit, what does this full moon hold for Sagittarius? What is this full moon in Taurus bringing towards Sagittarius? All right, Sagittarius. That card came out quite quickly. Let's see what it is. So we have a new start is coming. Like I said, there's that Ace of Pentacles. There's that new start, a new situation. Something is being released from your life so that you can reinvest yourself back in love and reinvest yourself back into a new beginning. So this lets me know that this full moon in Taurus is bringing you a new start, a new clean slate. So embody that new clean slate, embody that new start. And don't be so fearful. Don't be so anxious about what's coming, but just be loving and be nurturing and be secure in trust and in faith that this new start is going to come for you and it's going to bring you new energy that you need. Okay, Sagittarius, well, those are your messages for this week. I hope they resonated with you. If so, please comment below. Let me know how. Also, Sagittarius, if you're new to my channel and you like my content, please like, click, subscribe, share this video with anybody you feel needs to hear it. Also, go ahead and click that bell and select all if you want to be notified of my future content. You can also check me out on Instagram at WowOracle. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me at woworacle1111@gmail.com. Well, Sagittarius, this is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, signing off from my channel WowOracle, saying thank you so much for being with me in this space. Thank you so much for connecting with me. And thank you so much for being open to the messages from Spirit. I hope you were able to take something from this reading to propel your week towards health, wealth, prosperity, love, and light. All right, Sagittarius, I'll see you guys next week. Much love from me to you. Namaste.